Hey everybody, so the last thing I want is to be stuck on the side of the road either with a dead battery or a flat tire. So I actually just picked up this new device. It's the AVAPOW Titan Series Jump Starter with tire inflator on here. So I am super excited about how powerful this is, all the features it has. So let's go ahead and check it out. So this thing feels crazy heavy duty. It has some weight to it, but it's comfortable enough to be able to hold it with this little handle that's on here. But this thing is gonna push out some power. It has so many features. But what comes in the kit, you have the hose for the air inflator. You also have a shorter one to be able to inflate. You have your charging cable, your jumper cables. What I really like is gonna be this cigarette lighter adapter that you have in here to be able to connect to it. You also have all the adapters for filling up balls or balloons or anything like that. It has a bunch of different things that come along with it. You have a light feature on here. You can hook this up to be able to start motorcycle batteries, lawnmowers, cars, trucks, anything like that. It has the tire inflator on it, but then also on this side, you can actually charge devices. It's a power bank as well. So a lot of cool features. Let's go ahead and check out how it works. So you can actually see right here on this side, you have the DC out, you have the USB-C in or out. That's how you're gonna charge this actual device. Here you have the USB out to where you can charge. This is a power bank as well. This right here is where you hook up the adapter for the inflator, and right here is the jump starter attachment that will go into it. On the top of it, you actually have a nice display on here to be able to start. You can see I have it on PSI right now. If you need to switch it, you'll hold down this button right here for 2 seconds, depending on where you're at and what you use when it comes to setting the pressure that you want to inflate. Here we're going to be using PSI. So I'm going to set it on PSI, and then of course I'll set what I want using the plus and minus on where I want it to be able to inflate my tire outside. It's a little colder out right now, so that my pressure actually went down, so we're gonna correct that by adjusting it right here. But you can adjust it from basketball, you have car or truck, and then motorcycle, and then you can adjust it up and down with the plus and minus. Once you get that set, you'll go ahead and hold down this middle and then it'll get started. So let's go ahead and check it out in action, all the features it has out on my truck. If you want to use the light feature at any moment, all you have to do is long press the power button. It turns on, and then I'll just tap the power button to switch between the different settings on the actual light. So you can see it has a couple different settings on there, and then it's off. I'm gonna long press it again to be able to turn it right back on, and you can see it's super bright. So as you can see with the light, this thing is super bright. Man, you can see all the way down in there. It works really well. You have the one that blinks with the different patterns just in case you have an emergency. Overall, LED, super bright. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is hook up my EC5 adapter right here, plug that in. I'm going to match my red to my positive, my black to my negative on here. Move this over just a little bit. And there we go. You can see it says ready on here. If you see on the video that it fluctuates at all, the LED in and out or anything like that, it's not the display, it's the phone. But as you can see right here, it says ready. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start my truck. No codes came up, so we're doing good on here. The display still says ready, so now to disconnect it, I'm going to take off my adapters. It's disconnected. Now I can take it out of the EC5 right there, and then I'm good to go. Started right up. This thing's super powerful. So one thing I wanted to show you on here is going to be the force start. So on my battery is not completely dead and there's no issues with the battery, so I don't need to use it. So I can't really show you, but if your battery's completely dead and you need to override all the safety features on here to be able to force start it in an emergency situation, all you'll do is hold this button when the EC5 is in and you have it connected to the battery, and you can see the force start comes up on there, and then you can override and you can start your battery when it's completely dead. Great feature. All right, to use the inflation on here, you're just gonna press this middle button. It brings up the display on there. So I wanna switch it from bar down to PSI because that's what I use here in the United States to be able to indicate pressure and measure pressure, but it depends on which region you're in. Obviously, you can switch it back and forth. Now, I hold the button down to be able to switch it through those different categories, but then I'm gonna tap it and I can go from car to motorcycle, over to bicycle, playground equipment, and then I can adjustment, just a basic, and then go back to car. I'm gonna use car and I can adjust it down to 34. I don't know what my tire's at. I actually have a nail in it. It's went down quite a bit. Oh yeah. So we're at 29 right now is what it is. So once I have it preset on there, ready to go, all I'm gonna do is hold down the middle button. And now it's gonna start. So it's gonna inflate it until it gets to my preset, and then it'll automatically shut off. So we can watch it creep up to 34. It actually moves really quick compared to a lot of my other inflators that I've had in the past, just because it has a powerful pump inside of it. So now I hit 34, but it's at the bottom end of it. It wants to make sure that it's solid, so when you unhook it, it doesn't drop back down. So now it's at 34. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook it, and that's pretty much it. This thing is really user-friendly. It's gonna be great when my daughter or my wife have to pump up their tires in an emergency situation. I can keep it in their car, and it's very user-friendly. This is a great device overall. So overall, I'm really impressed, but the best thing about this is that you don't have to have any technology knowledge to be able to use this system. So this would be great to put in my daughter's car, my wife's car for those emergencies. But I think the thing I love the most is that it actually has a lot of safety features with it. So if you hook it up to the battery and there's something wrong besides the battery, it may kick a code back, and there is a lot of different options for codes that it has in the actual manual that you'll be able to look at and refer back to your car. It also has a forced auto start, and then also it'll say, if it's hooked up correctly, it'll say ready on the face of it, just like I showed you earlier. So it's super user friendly. And then the safety features for the tire inflator on this is that you set your max pressure on here before you even start inflating, and then you start inflating and it will stop at that number, so you don't have to worry about any issues with overinflating or any safety concerns on that side. And of course, the power bank is actually amazing. You can charge this up and it will stay working for hours at a time. This thing's high quality. If you're looking for a safety system like this, I would definitely check out this AVAPOW system that I have here.